Welcome! In this video we're going to do an unboxing of Finspan, a Wingspan game published by Stonemaier Games. So down at the table I've got my new copy of Finspan, and at first printing, pretty neat, number 25,946 out of 80,000, so probably a pretty popular game from the get-go. We can see that this game is for 1 to 5 players, ages 10 and up, and lasts about 45 to 60 minutes. So in this game, you are a marine researcher seeking to find and observe an array of aquatic life in the colorful sunlight zone, ghostly twilight zone, and pitch black midnight zone of the world's seas and oceans. In Finspan, the fish you discover over 4 weeks will generate a series of benefits as you dive deeper into the ocean. Each dive site specializes in a key aspect of expanding your research. Grow your collection of fish, discover freshly laid eggs, hatch eggs into young, and nurture the young into schools. But first, before we jump into this, I did get the upgrade pack. So we've got 50 squishy egg tokens, 40 wooden young tokens, and 20 wooden school tokens. We'll take a look at those quick. All right, schools, squishy eggs, and their babies. So they are double-sided with their eyeballs. Looks a nice yellow wooden tokens. And then our schools. Double-sided as well. Nice wooden. And our squishy eggs. We can get them squishing. They're pretty hard, but they are a little bit squishy. So pretty neat. Just expanding on the coolness of this game. So now just to get rid of these, do the opposite of fishing. And take a look inside. All right, we've got our rule book and Nautima rulebook for playing solo. Take a quick look at this. So we've got an overview, table of contents, going over all of our components we'll see here in just a bit. And it is their fancy feeling paper. So we've got our setup, player setup, nice diagram of the board. Letting you know you can skip the rulebook and just go to dies for a tutorial. Gameplay overview. Great white shark, going over the card anatomy, diving, sample turn, so everything you kind of expect from the Wingspan, Finspan, Wormspan style games. Ability iconography on the back, and then Finspan, introduction, the components for the solo mode. And the Nautima doesn't follow the rules. I don't know if that's their way of saying it cheats, but we'll find out. So we're going over the setup for the Nautima, how they score points, and their turn and end of game. All right, enough for the rules. Let's bring this back and take a look. So if you got Wingspan, this is kind of familiar, where we keep our cards, and we definitely want those kept in there. So here we've got our divers. Just pour those in there. Got our week tracker. And give you a close-up kind of the divers. There are 6 of each color. And then our fish cards. All right, we'll make some room to look at the cards here. So we'll start with the Nautima cards. See the first group, checking out the backs. These are the 7 decision cards. Don't know what that means, but see all the Nautimas are going to have that icon down in the bottom. And then we have our Ravel mode scoring. And the backs of those. Then achievement cards, double-sided. And then reminders. So those are all the Nautima or solo cards. Then our fish cards. Let's see, looking on the back. Those are going to be our normal fish, and then these are our starting fish. Barrel eye, blue lantern fish, bonefish, smooth creek, orange ruffy. Remember that from my days working at a seafood restaurant. And we'll take a few stacks of these. Some nice sardines, a white skate. It's a moray, a little tooth fish. A little seahorse, lionfish. So pretty much everything you can think of, it looks like. Some tuna, snaggletooth, a loose jaw, a swordfish, the whale shark, stargazer, and moving on, got some haddock, hog. That's a nice pretty one. Flounder, my favorite fish food. Maltese ray. So definitely plenty of variety as expected. Blue tang. Get some sharks, fangtooth, crocodile fish, stingray, red snapper, European flounder. Nice. The great white, Greenland shark, our predators, and take a look at our final stack. Mackerel, sturgeon, tuna, and the hagfish. All right, so that's all the fish cards. Then just a spacer, a little baggie for something. And in that we had our achievements, side A and B, and then our player aids. So we've got 5 of those, going over the iconography, different types of fish. Then the anatomy of the cards I just flashed through for everyone. Plenty of score pads. And 5 player boards that are going to fold out. So we've got our different layers. Very cool. And then on the back, just a map for you. And they look like they are all going to be identical. And lastly, our tokens. So we've got some achievement tiles here. And then of course, our not so squishy eggs. Definitely recommend the upgrades. First player token, skulls of fish, and they're double-sided, so you've got the young fish on the opposite side of the eggs. Easily coming out, your standard thickness. And then we've got the rest of the achievement tiles. I don't know if I gave you a good shot of the back side of that. So that is everything in the Finspan game. And as always, hope you enjoyed this unboxing. So please click on the like button below and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.